Hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing good. Today's plan is I'm going to put this snow cannon on my father's 56 Gravely, just temporarily, and we're going to put the plow on the L8. The only place I'm going to be plowing this year is going to be here in the yard, and it's a gravel driveway, so we won't be using the snow cannon. But yeah, the plow we need. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago I ordered another pull start strap, and I ordered these attachment gaskets here. And what I did here is I cleaned the surface real good, and I just put some gasket maker, real thin coat around here just to hold the gasket on, because you always want the gasket to stay on. So I just did that, and we're letting that set for now, and then I'm going to drag the snow cannon out. We'll hook that up. I'll show you how I do it. To me, it's a pretty easy way I do it. And also, I ordered another pull start strap here, because GTGravelyParts.com, they have a lot of parts and everything to choose from. But when I ordered the red straps, they were too short. They give you a choice if you want the longer one or the shorter one. In my opinion, I like the longer one better here. And this strap here I bought years ago. I bought two of them. One went with a Gravely that I sold, and I still have this other one. So the one from the dealer is the same length as the white one I ordered from the GT Gravely parts. All right, I'm gonna drag the. Oh, another thing too, I want to show you before we get started is I use a floor jack. I put a floor jack under the tractor, or if you have like a 4x4 or 4x6 cut right, you could use this to prop the tractor up, and the tractor sits pretty level, so you get your attachment on without going crazy. And you're gonna wanna, once you level the tractor off, what I do is I lock it in gear, just stick it in reverse or forward, so the tractor doesn't roll on you. Yeah, usually I hook this thing up inside the storage here, but I won't be able to show you on camera how I hook up the attachment. And I just figured it out because I forget every year. The easiest way to drag this thing out is from the front, okay? Because all the weight seems to be in the back. I tried to pull it out the other way. It was just a real pain. I'm out of breath already. I think I forgot to mention, these gaskets here come in two different sizes. There's a thin one and a thicker one. I chose to get the thicker one because I want it to last and stick to the tractor and everything. All right, so like I said, that's a matter of opinion. If you want to get the thinner one, for me, the thicker one's better for me, I figure. And another thing with this, I'm gonna have to do it differently. You can use a 2x4. I'm using a brick. The attachment doesn't sit level without the brick under there, or a 2x4 under there. So you want to prop the back of it up as even as you can. And with this, I'm going to have to push the tractor in. Okay, so I took and I cleaned the flange off on the blower here real good too. And what I'm going to do is see if I can get this thing on there without looking like an idiot. Stick our block back under there. I just catch a couple of bolts in there so you can see that I think I got it. Yeah. So all you have to do is catch all your bolts in there and then tighten them all up and it's in. Oh, and make sure the PTO is on out, that it's off. If you try to do it while it's in, you're just fighting the gear in there. So that's how I do it. That's the easiest way for me to do it. So when I first got this snow cannon, it looked like it came out of the bottom of the ocean, like everything other Gravely I get. So what I did was, first thing with this, the chute assembly was seized. I just went through a lot of PB Blaster and I got it working pretty good. Another thing is the rod lever to turn the chute, that was missing completely. So what I did was I took a handle and cut it off of an old lawnmower and I stuck it on here. This is half-assed. I got to get a cotter pin for that. And another bad thing that I did that I really didn't want to do, I took this remote rod for the PTO and sorry to say I cut it. And then I had an old snowblower laying around. It was a junk. So I took the handle, cut it down to size, put a dowel pin in there, ran it up here, and it's a crank. It works. So okay, so the last time I had my father's 56 running was about 6 months ago, I would say. Because normally the brush hog belongs on this, but I had to test the other Gravelys after 2 were built, and then I wanted to test the postal one, so I was using the brush hog to cut the field, which you'll see in previous videos if you watch them. So let's see what it's going to take to start this up. But I already had gas in it. That wasn't too bad. Too close. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the plow on the L8 here. And also, I'm going to change the outer tires and chains, because this chain looks like it wants to jump off the tractor any minute. So, rather to, I want to be safe. In case it does snow when we do plow. I have these two here. The chains aren't even that old on this. I'm just going to check all the air pressures. So what I'll do is I'll put the plow on first, and then I could jack up the back of the tractor, and you know, the wheels will be suspended so I can get the tires off. Also what I have to do is I have to change my homemade sulky receiver here that I made. Because I usually pull the trailer with this in the summer and the spring and the fall, and it's easier to do it without an attachment on it. I'll leave a link in the comments on how I made this. I do have a video on it in case you want to see it, because Gravely wanted like 160 bucks for this stupid thing here. I forgot the exact name for that. If anybody knows, just leave it in the comments. I forgot. So okay, let's get on with it. Okay, you don't have to kill yourself picking up the snowplow or anything. I'll show you how I do it. When I was much younger, it was different. I'd pick up the plow or whatever. So I just walk the plow over like this. I hope you can see me in the camera. The only thing that sucks here is all gravel and everything. That's why I like to do it inside the shop, but then I can't show you how I do it. And I just took the plow this way. Try to get a general idea of where it's going to fall. Yeah, idea. And you just slide it right on. Like I said, make sure you lock the tractor in gear. I like using the jack so I can jack it up to where I want it. It's already has a roof. Going slowly but surely. Then you kick the block under. The plow is too high. So now you can put it where you want it. Then you slide your sleeve in there. Easier for me to do it from the bottom. Slide this up, put your washer on. Put that on there. You tighten it up. Okay, so the pins that you could get for these, I've broken a number of them. So what I do is I take a 6-inch 3/8 drive extension. I've been using these for years. And I never broke one. So it works well. And it's easy to pull out. You know? Simple. 1, 2, 3. So that's a helpful hint too. Yeah, I don't know how many of those I went through. Okay, so I thought it would be fun to run all 5 Gravelys at once. At one time I had 3 Gravelys. I ran them at once. It was fun. It's fun for me anyway. nuts right here. That's good. So that was nice to hear the whole Gravelys gang. All right, I hope you guys got something out of this, if anything. And I hope you enjoyed the Gravelys all running at once. I sure enjoyed it. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.